What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name's Richardson. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a chemical engineer. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the 7 best sources of fat to boost your testosterone levels naturally. If you're new here, I want you to subscribe to my channel because it's going to teach you how to live a healthy and sustainable life through things like nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle decisions that you make so that you can boost your testosterone levels naturally and feel nice and healthy. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bells on too so that you don't miss out on any of my latest content. So let's just go ahead and jump right into things. So number 1 on my list is macadamia nuts. So in general, nuts are not a very good source of fats because they're high in polyunsaturated fats. And you can learn more about that in the video that I made about polyunsaturated fats up there. But to summarize, polyunsaturated fats are very unstable in the presence of heat and oxygen, so they are pretty reactive inside of your body because your body is pretty full of heat and oxygen. However, macadamia nuts, on the other hand, they have a higher monounsaturated fat profile than most other nuts, and as a consequence, they are a much more ideal source of fat than most other nuts, so feel free to stock up on these. Number 2 on my list is extra virgin olive oil. So olives are technically fruits because they contain pits. Olives and extra virgin olive oil are both fantastic sources of monounsaturated fats. Opt for an extra virgin olive oil because food manufacturers use rigorous industrial processes to extract regular olive oil. So extra virgin olive oil, it also tastes a lot better too, and it's much more of high quality. Extra virgin olive oil is high in antioxidants that can reduce inflammation throughout your body and effectively boost your testosterone levels, so get yourself some high quality extra virgin olive oil. Number 3 on my list is Brazil nuts. So whenever I think of Brazil nuts, I think about that episode of Friends where they're all speculating about what their lives would have looked like if they'd done things a little differently. Monica doesn't end up losing a lot of weight, and she ends up dating this really dorky dude who shares these super lame fun facts with the group.
So, Monica, still going out with Dr. Boring, huh?
Can anyone else name a well-known seed that's been masquerading as a nut?
Oh, dear God, let me see.
Oh, by the way, the answer is the Brazil nut.
And it turns out that dorky dude from Friends that Monica dates is correct. Brazil nuts are technically seeds because they grow in shells, but still they have been called nuts for a really long time because of their consistency and the flavors. Same idea with peanuts. I mean, technically peanuts are legumes, but we still call them nuts. But anyway, much like macadamia nuts, Brazil nuts are also low in polyunsaturated fats, and they're richer in monounsaturated fats, and they are also an excellent source of other testosterone boosting nutrients like selenium, zinc, boron, magnesium, B vitamins, and vitamin E. It is worth noting that most of the nutrients reside in the brown shell, so don't buy unshelled Brazil nuts if you do. Get the ones with the shell because that's where all the good stuff is. So if you haven't kind of caught on to the trend yet, micronutrients do play a significant role in overall hormone regulation, and testosterone is in fact a hormone, so it's very important to just keep that in mind as we go forward. Number 4 on my list is argan oil. So argan oil is a staple of the Mediterranean diet. It shares many of the same characteristics found in extra virgin olive oil, like high monounsaturated fat and a lot of anti-inflammatory properties. It also tastes a little bit different. So if you want to spice up your nutrient-dense oils, get yourself a bottle of this stuff and just try it out. Number 5 is avocados. This one probably isn't that surprising. Avocados are another powerhouse fat source because they are rich in micronutrients like magnesium, potassium, boron, copper, and a lot of fat-soluble vitamins. They also have an excellent fatty acid profile that consists primarily of monounsaturated fats and saturated fats also. Avocados also pair exceptionally well with eggs, and eggs are another great food for boosting your testosterone levels. Food number 6 is grass-fed butter. So traditional butter that comes from conventionally raised cows is absolute garbage. So it comes from cows that are pumped full of estrogenic chemicals. artificial hormones, copious amounts of antibiotics to keep them producing milk all year long. Furthermore, it fattens up the cows so that the farmers can make more profit off of each individual cow. Butter that comes from grass-fed cows that, they can roam around in pastures freely and soak up a lot of sunlight on a daily basis. It is much higher quality than the I can't believe it's not butter crap. Grass-fed butter is rich in vitamin A, vitamin K2, and those high-quality saturated fats. They are essential precursors in testosterone synthesis, so get yourself some grass-fed butter. And then number 7, last but not least, is coconut oil. So coconut oil, in my opinion, is sort of the ultimate fat source. It's so funny because everyone seems to know that coconut oil is healthy, but they fail to realize that the health benefits are a result of the fatty acid profile. So it contains only 4% of unsaturated fats, practically no polyunsaturated fats, and unlike most oils, coconut oil takes decades to go rancid. It is highly stable in the presence of heat, light, and oxygen. Double bonds in the unsaturated fats do readily oxidize in these conditions, like I mentioned before with polyunsaturated fats. So they go rancid much more quickly, but coconut oil, on the other hand, does not. Coconut oil is also high in mixed chain triglycerides, or MCTs. So MCTs are incredibly healthy because the liver metabolizes them rather than the gut. And furthermore, once MCTs enter your body and they enter your cells, they are directly absorbed by the mitochondria. As you might recall from high school biology class, the mitochondrion is the cell's powerhouse because that's where energy is created. And if you're anything like me, you don't really care for the flavor of coconut, so in that case you can opt for the refined coconut oil because it doesn't have that coconutty flavor and you can still get all of the health benefits from coconut oil. So there you have it. Those are 7 of the absolute best sources of fat to boost your testosterone levels. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, if you're new here, I want you to subscribe to my channel because it's going to teach you how to live a healthy, sustainable life through fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle decisions that you make. So go ahead and subscribe because I do post videos like this every single week. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate you. I hope you got a lot out of it. Let me know what food you're gonna add to your grocery list in the comments below. I always love engaging with you guys down there. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.